My name's Stanley Ford, and I was born 25th of the 10th, 1919. I joined the 615 Squadron at Kenley in September 1938 till 1945. I was working or learning about engines. I was going to be an engine fitter. On the 18th of August, we was just sort of a normal day. It was quite a sunny day, I remember. And anyway, we was on readiness that day, and we heard that there was a big amount of aircraft coming around the coast, sort of thing, and we was told that you know, we might have a scramble, you know, so we was sort of all ready for it. It was around dinner time, midday sort of thing, in that area, and we got a scramble. So our aircraft took off, and we just cleared up and got ready for the aircraft to come back in case they wanted refueling and go off again. So anyway, they was in the air, and a little time after, we didn't really, well, I didn't really hear anything. And then all of a sudden there was a terrific roar, and at the, like, I'm this side, the aerodrome, and they come from the other side, you know, where the main buildings are. And they were saying about 8 or 9 Dorniers, and they came across there, and they was right on, more on the ground, more or less, you know, very, very low. And as they come over, they dropped loads of bombs, and they dropped some, you know, a bit too late for the buildings, and they landed on the airfield, and they skidded. Oh, you know, loads of them are skidding, and I'm standing there by the dispersal, and I was sort of looking at it, and I thought, well, I can't do nothing. If one comes towards me, I'd jump over it, you know, nutcase. And anyway, none came right over there, so I was lucky. But there was some, you know, that didn't detonate. You know, well, there was about 3 or 4, I remember, detonated, but all the others didn't. The second lot come over, there was a terrific roar, and it was like all these aircraft, it was like a big cloud of aircraft coming over, and I'm not sure really where. There was a lot of smoke and all that coming up, and I don't know whether they dropped very many bombs on the main buildings or not. I expect they dropped some, but I you know, I was otherwise engaged, sort of thing, you know. And anyway, of course, they went over, and then they sort of seemed to split up, and that was that. But there was all these bombs on the airfield, loads of them, but I don't know how many more. Some people said it was 100, some people said 50, Some people said a couple of hundred, you know, but I never counted them, so I don't know. Everybody that was able to got stuck into, you know, trying to find out where people were injured, and the army was called in for about these bombs on the grass and all that. So anyway, it took about 2 to 3 days. Everything was cleared up, and while the raid was like aircraft couldn't land, come back to Kenley and land, so some of our aircraft went to Croydon, and I believe some went to Red Hill.